see this girl get her ass beat every so often. And that's all you doing is stepping in saying, stop Diddy, and then you back with him the next couple days and he doing the same shit. Like, no. Like, at some point, you gonna step in and say, nah, nigga, we gonna square up. I don't give a fuck about this. Man, we back with another episode 3. Garage Politicking. It's me, Brandon by Mars.
And it's me, Tone.
And we back with another one. We about to talk about some more hip hop related stuff. This time we're gonna start with the whole Diddy stuff. So what's your opinion on the whole thing?
First off, I got two different opinions. First thing is Diddy was very horrible to women, the way he treated women.
Wait. But do you know that for sure?
Yes, I know that for sure. I've seen videos of him blatantly disrespecting women. Like I would never talk to a female like that. So I have seen videos of him blatantly disrespecting females. Whether he knowingly was buying escorts, I don't know about that. I mean, he makes too much money, and I believe somebody in his camp probably knew. But if he knew, I'm not too sure about that. He did treat women bad. Let's make that very clear. He treated women horribly. I mean,
but how many people really know that? Like, the only thing we really know is from what we seen as far as that video with Cassie. Like, outside of Cassie, we don't really...
I mean, I've seen the video of him in a room with 4 women, and he's blatantly disrespecting one of the females because she said something about she don't get enough time with him by herself. And he's blatantly calling this girl she's a dumb bitch, she's a whore. So I'm just like, bro, like, in front of these other females, mind you, it wasn't like they were it was 4 females. He singled out one in particular, and he was talking to her like she was dirt. And so that's what I'm saying when I say, like, when I hear somebody talk to a female like that, I feel like they're a horrible person.
Right.
So I believe, like, he did treat women a certain type of way, but whether he willingly was buying escorts and stuff, I don't know if he knew exactly what was going on.
Okay. So do you think all of these charges that's coming out stem from the whole Cassie situation, or do you think this was something that was just building up over the time?
Absolutely. I think if we never seen the Cassie video, you probably never get these charges. What you think?
I don't know. I mean, shit, he was going that long, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it all came down once we seen the video.
And I don't know if it was because of the Cassie situation. You know, a lot of people speculating it, and they think that it was because the whole little Diageo liquor deal thing went south, and then that's when all the stuff started coming out after that. I mean, me personally, I don't know. I mean, it seemed like everything might have stemmed from the Cassie video, but it could have been something that was building up behind the scenes that we just ain't know.
Right.
But as far as that whole little situation and him, I mean, the way that people break it down and they say, you know, everybody do the same thing that he was doing. People fly girls in and do this and do that. The thing that I don't like is, if it's true, we don't know, allegedly, is if he was forcing people to do stuff. Because that's the issue right there. The issue is not him getting flying girls in and them doing whatever they do behind closed doors as adults. The thing is, if she don't want to do this and then you forcing her to do this, or you hanging, your music career over your head, well, I'm not, you know, I'm going to make sure you don't work with nobody and this and that, then I feel some type of way about that. But as far as him flying girls out, people do that on the regular. But I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just saying people do that on the regular. My thing is when you start to force people to do stuff that they don't want to do. And from the allegations, people are saying that's what's going on. He's forcing people to do this. He's hanging music careers and opportunities over people's head to make them do situations that they don't want to do.
So, and when you say you don't know whether he forced somebody, let's go back to Cassie.
Okay.
Where's Cassie's album?
I mean, she had one album, I think, right?
No, that one song.
Oh well.
So that's what I'm saying. So you don't think he was holding her music career over her head?
That could be the situation, but that's what I'm saying. We don't know this. But that's what I'm saying. That would be the only issue I would have with him. Is forcing people to do something they don't want to do.
Right.
Because by you being in the position that you in, you having the power that you have, of course, a lot of these people are going, I don't want to say bow down to you, but they're going to try to compromise themselves to put themselves in a better situation because you are able to put them in that situation. Right. But you holding it over their head.
And that's why the girl allowed him to speak to her the way she did, because if I was to speak to her like that, she'd probably go off on me. But because the money he got, the influence,
right,
she allows that.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of people then came out and like I've seen videos with like his security guards and stuff like on Vlad and all that with them talking about situations that they've been around. But I'm like, yo, at what point do y'all step in and say, yo, you gotta stop this shit,
right? Or
if not, then go out and say something to somebody.
Yeah. And his team and security guards, if they was watching us, they just as much as blame as him. So they should go to jail also. If he's being charged, everybody that knew about it should be charged also. Right. I'm gonna say that.
Right. Like I understand, like yo, y'all, you think y'all, I don't want to say being homeboy, but at the same time, y'all being paid to protect him personally, protect his image, all that. But at some point, if y'all in them situations and y'all see these things happening, y'all need to step in and be like, no, yo, we not standing for this. Like, even if it's going to stop you from being the security for the next person. So what? Like, at the end of the day, you still did what was right. Like, you ain't got to go to the police and all that, but at least stop that situation. Like, yo, Diddy, like, no, step in front of him. Like, nigga, nah, we ain't doing this. Like, yo, if you want to hit her, then you have to hit me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, step in.
At some point, you gotta have morals. Like,
right,
I mean, everything ain't money. You gotta have morals.
Everything ain't never about money. Like, everybody, yo, they think money is everything. It's not. Like, yo, you see this girl getting her ass beat every so often, and that's all you doing is stepping in and saying, "Stop, Diddy, stop, Diddy," and then you back with him the next couple of days and he doing the same shit. Like, no. Like, at some point, you gonna step in and say, "Nah, nigga, we gonna square up. I don't give a fuck about this." This job, this money, none of that. Like, yo, you gonna stop hitting her. Like, what point do you get to that when you stand up and you say that to somebody?
I mean, me personally, I'd have been said it to him. Like, I don't understand, like, who his team is and why they just letting him do certain stuff like that. Right. Like, at some point, if he's doing something illegal, he's doing something that's gonna mess up his image, he's doing something that's gonna tear down his empire, there has to be a person in his circle that says, yo, that shit gotta stop. Right. And he don't have that person. See, but that's what they say when they tell y'all, yo, it's a lot of yes men around people. That's what they mean. Cause there's nobody in that room telling this man like, yo, nah, we ain't doing that today. We ain't doing that never. Everybody's sitting back and they getting the money and they like, all right, whatever, that's just them. Nah, that shit ain't cool, my nigga. That shit is not cool. We not gonna sit here and watch you do this every couple days, every month. No. Step in and say, nah. Right. You ain't got to go to the police, but you as a man, step in and say something, bro. Step in and stop it. Step in and, nigga, if you got to chin check them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Diddy, chill. And then whatever happened, whatever consequences come from that after the fact, then y'all just deal with that. Right. But at least, at the end of the day, you'll feel better about yourself because you stepped up and you did what you supposed to do in that situation. But, like, I don't know, it just seemed like, looking at the charges and stuff, like, it mainly seemed like the main thing that they really getting them on is, I guess, basically him forcing people to do stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't really know about the trafficking, the sex trafficking. I mean, I guess, but like I said, if these are two adults and they're willing to do the acts that they are indulging in, it's really not trafficking. Look, and you really not. No matter how freaky it is, and no matter how much we might think is wrong, if they both consenting, that's not trafficking. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if he giving them money to do such and such, if that person says, okay, I'm fine with it, that's the consent right there. They two grown adults. Now, if it was minors and stuff involved, like R. Kelly situation, then that's totally different. Because children are way easier persuaded than adults are. Not to say that it can't happen with adults, it's just that child mind versus an adult mind.
it's totally different.
And as far as him giving females money and all that, what man don't give his female money, or the female that makes him happy money? Like that's one thing I want to get out. Every man gives, it might not be money in per se, but they give something if the female's making them happy. It's something.
Right.
So that him giving them money, like I think somebody else, Boosie might have said it, like he fly girls out, give them money afterwards. Yeah, that happens. That's not trafficking. Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
That's just two consenting adults, and he said, "Hey, here go a couple dollars for you coming out and making me happy."
Right. But that's what I mean. Like, yo, you ain't even gotta be a celebrity. Like, regular people do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What man can sit up here and say, "I've never given a gift after the girl made me happy," or "I've never did nothing"? It was just like we had sexual relations and that was it.
Yeah. Like, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm sitting here. I'm not defending, because if he beat these girls and forced these people to do that shit, like, yeah, he need to be held accountable for his actions, for what he did. So I'm not sitting here taking up for him.
Absolutely not.
At all, whatsoever. But like I said, if he did whatever these people are saying that he did to them, beat them up, forced them this and did that and then did this and stopped them from getting opportunities and all that, yeah, he should be held accountable for sure. But like I said, people fly girls out on a regular, not even celebrities. Just a regular person that just got a job and got a couple dollars. He might see a girl he like on Instagram or something, fly out. Yeah, you want to come to, whatever, Baltimore, New York, ooh, I'll show you a good time.
Buy you a bag.
Man, like, you still paying her. Like, it might not be physically money that you're giving it to her, but you buying her a bag, you buying her dinner. That's pretty much paying her.
Basically. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what man hasn't done that? You know what I'm saying? What man has never paid a female? Like, it's not like you paying for the sex, you paying because she's making you happy at the time.
Right. So, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time, on that situation,
but 1,000 bottles of baby oil is crazy.
That is wild.
That's crazy.
That 1,000 bottles of baby oil shit is wild.
BJ said we ain't got nothing to do with that. Costco said they got nothing to do with that.
Look, it's so funny. I seen somebody, they went on all the websites, though. None of them sell baby oil.
They took it off the website.
No, I don't think they ever sold it though, because I go to Sam's, BJ's, and I go to Costco's here and there. I don't go in there looking for it either, but when I walk down them aisles, I've never noticed that they sell baby oil.
Right.
And then somebody made a real good point when I seen that joint. They was like, "Yo, do you know how long it take to use one bottle of baby oil?"
Right, Johnson & Johnson. How long that joint stand up?
Yo, that joint takes damn near almost about a year to use, depending on how often you're using it. Yo, the first thing I thought of when I heard $1,000 bottles of baby oil, you remember on Old School when they had the party with the old man? Yeah, you my boy Blue.
My boy Blue.
Yeah, when they had the little pool in the house. Yo, that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, yo, maybe he's about to have a little party like that, like the Old School joint.
Yeah, he had the pool filled with the baby oil, the slip and slide.